It's official, Pete Davidson is in the process of removing all 100 plus tattoos from his body as he reveals he'll finally be ink-free by the time he turns 30. Let's get into it. There's no denying that Pete Davidson's large collection of body art has become a huge part of his trademark style, but now that he's getting more serious about his acting career, he's ready to turn the page. And what better way for Pete to take on this long and painful procedure than poking fun at himself and even capitalizing on it while having it done. Pete is regret in the flesh as he sits through a laser removal session for a new Smart Water ad that rolled out on Monday. In the entertaining TV spot, we also see Pete coming clean about other regrets in his life, like his modeling stint, living in his mom's basement until his late 20s, and giving up on walking for hoverboarding. And though Pete is shown getting his tat zapped in the commercial, he revealed in an interview with People TV that it's actually been about 4 or 5 months since his last sesh. Pete went on to explain, quote, "We're shooting some stuff and it takes like a month for it to heal, but like it's pretty much off one hand. I get my next treatment in like a month or so. They said by the time I'm 30, they should all be gone. So they got like 2 more years left of this."
We got a long way to go here.
And in a recent appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Pete half-jokingly admitted believing his career would come to an end after his time on Saturday Night Live is up, but as he was presented with more roles in films, it got him thinking it was time to let go of all his tattoos.
No, I honestly never thought that I would get an opportunity to act, and I love it a lot. And it takes like 3 hours. You have to get there 3 hours earlier to cover all your tattoos, because for some reason people in movies, they don't have them.
Some of Pete's most notable tattoos include a Mars attack, alien, and a giant shaded-in shark on his chest. He also got the Tootsie Pop owl inked on his back, as well as his very own driver's license on his right shoulder. It's interesting that back in early 2019, in other words, a few months after he and Ariana Grande called off their engagement, Pete chose to cover his Ari-inspired tattoos with other designs instead of having them permanently removed. Pete had the word cursed etched on the back of his neck over the French phrase mille tantres, which was a direct replica of Ariana's tattoo. And among other matching and tribute designs, Pete also had Ari's signature bunny ears mask next to his own ear turned into a heart. We can expect to see Pete soon on the big screen, bringing to life the legendary rocker Joey Ramone in a Netflix biopic for which he also co-wrote the script, and we'll also see him starring opposite O'Shea Jackson Jr. and Bad Bunny in the film American Soul. It'll definitely take us all some time to get used to seeing Pete sans tats, but we're happy to know that it's just another big step for him to continue living out his dream in Hollywood. Now go ahead and click right over here to find out about Zendaya and Tom Holland's late night date after their first public kiss. Then hop to the comments and let me know all your thoughts on Pete's extreme decision. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.